Hello again, YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing some books I picked up over the past week. Surprised I actually got books besides my regular pull list, which is ever shrinking. There's not too much stuff I want to get. I'll do another video on that pretty soon here, but I was surprised I got some books this week because, quite frankly, I thought I got enough books to hold me over for from Pittsburgh Comic Con. Plus, I got on that dollar sale coming up, so I didn't really think I was going to buy anything this week. But I used my wife's gift card that I still have money left on that, which is awesome. And there was a 40% off Silver Age sale around one of the local stores here, so I picked up a couple things there and a couple other dollar issues here. So let's just get right to the books. I'm also on a Mike Zeck kick now. This is a book I've always wanted. Back in the day when I was collecting, back in the early 90s, late 80s. But I've always liked this character. I love Mike Zeck's art on, especially Punisher and stuff like that. So I'm just finally glad to have this book in my collection. It's just a beautiful looking cover. I haven't had a chance to read this story yet, but can't wait to read it here. So I'm just getting collecting a little outside my box lately. I bought a couple Uncanny X-Men issues. Yeah, I bought a couple Captain America. Not really a fan of Captain America. That'll teach me. But I read, if you saw my video about Walmart $5 graphic novels, I read that Captain America Winter Soldier. Oh my god. Probably one of the better books I've read in a long time. So I'm going to be looking for the Volume 2. I guess Winter Soldier Volume 2. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm going to keep my eye out for that. Just a great storyline. So I just thought, I'll try some of the older well, not too old, but from the 90s Captain America. And I picked up this one. Of course, everybody knows Red Skull and Magneto. I'm not really too familiar about their storyline, their origins and stuff. I know of them. It's one of the things, Red Skull is part of Hitler's Nazis there, and Magneto was obviously a Jewish in a concentration camp. So I just thought this cover was completely awesome. So I read the story and I loved it. So and these were the great cliffhanger. I won't give any spoilers, but I can't wait to see how this storyline turns out. So a day later, I went back up to the same store and I picked up this issue, issue 368. And this was another great issue. Magneto and sort of turns on the other mutants, but of course he'd never do something like that, as far as I know. So nice little story, and I didn't say too much with Red Skull in there, so I think the cliffhanger still. I'll still have to get a couple of the other issues, 369, 370. I'll try to see if that's still part of the storyline. I also like to get the Crossbones. I forget what it's called, but I believe it's Crossbones' first appearance in like 359 or something like that. So I'll have to keep my eye open for that. But yeah, speaking of outside the box, I picked up another Superman. This time I bought a beautiful Neil Adams cover, Superman issue 249. It's the first appearance of Terra Man. Just seen it and I just said I'm picking it up, 40% off. I picked it up for like $6, so. Also got another Swamp Thing. Got issue 9. So glad to have this part of my collection. This is a beautiful looking book. Got some issues up in the corner, but this is probably my best looking Swamp Thing that I have from that series, Volume 1. Getting ever so close on a couple of these other ones. A couple of these other series that I'm trying to put together. Slowly but surely. Picked up Superman 75. I believe I read this back in the day. I think I think I had this issue actually, but I still have the one that's sealed in the bag, and I'm not going to open it for obvious reasons, but because I still think I'm going to be a millionaire, but but no, seriously, I bought this for $1. Just wanted to read the story again. So I'm pretty sure I read this back in 92, 90, the early 90s. So, but it's great to have that part of my collection. I just like the cover too. So. Also picked up this issue, Crisis on Infinity Earth. Yeah, Infinity Earth. Issue 8. Ended up picking that up real cheap, so it's nice to have part of my collection. I have the trade of Crisis finally, but I used to have bits and pieces of it, so I read like part of the story. Last one I picked up is Detective Comics issue 669. I'm not sure if you can see this on there, but yeah, I guess you can. I already own this issue, but this one was signed by Chuck Dixon and Graham Nolan, and it's 1145 out of 5,000, 1,145 out of 5,000. So I picked it up just for, I think it was like $2, and I figured I'd just that another one for my autograph collection. I already have a Nolan autograph on my Vengeance of Bane and Vengeance of Bane 2, and another Detective Comics. So it's awesome just to have this, and it's great for my collection there. Alright guys, I probably have another video up next week. I got that big dollar sale. I'm finally getting through my Batman stuff, so I'll have my top 10 here coming up soon. I know I've been staying there for like the last 2 weeks, but I have to pull everything down, which I shouldn't put my Batman books up to so high, but I have to pull them all back down, go through them, put all the new books, Bat books I got. I got like a nice stack of like 30 of them. So I'll put them in there, and I'll do a Batman video. What else I got? Yeah, there's a couple contest videos in there, so I'm gonna have a bunch of videos come up here pretty soon. And I also, let's see, I think I'll have a trade video coming up too. So I've been going through my books, trying to get them done. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.